What up? Anybody? 0. Cool. I can get crap done then. Excellent. So I'm just gonna edit the video then, because I got to get one done.
Hi guys, welcome back to the library.
That's too loud.
Of Alexandria. Today, guys,
That's rude. That's so rude. Anitha, what did I do to deserve this right here? How are you, Anitha? And Rachel. I'm editing a video. Freaking finally. And I knew if I didn't sit down and like get some accountability here to do it, I was gonna sit at this computer, I was gonna stare at it for a few minutes. And then I was gonna, yes. Very rude. How you doing, Will? I would never be hateful to you. No one believes that. No one believes that. What's up, Gary? And so I would sit here at this computer and then I would get up and not do it because I desperately don't want to. Editing. I hate editing crap. How you doing, Arya? But I got to get it done. So I have so much to do. I have to edit this video, which I put off. I keep putting off because I have other things to do. And I knew I was going to put it off again. I am actually quite fast. Madison. Oh, man, I wish I had the shirt to show you. But it's at school. I have it for you. Please come by and get it tomorrow. I am actually quite fast, as evidenced by my Capture the Flag playing. But it hurts afterwards. So, yeah, I have to write an exam for my Latin 2. And then... Also, I am also mentally ill, so I think they cancel each other out. What's up, Plunger? Social Teist. Or Tamara. I have to write an exam for my Latin 2 kids. And then I have to write an exam for classical studies. But I also have to finish writing the lecture for classical studies. I didn't quite finish Alexander's Asia campaign. So I was going to finish that at the beginning of class and then let them use any notes they took on that section on their finals, so they don't have a chance to study it, obviously. And then I considered doing something nice for one of the classes. And then I just didn't want to because I was in a bad mood. So we'll see. I am very aerodynamic. I don't know if that means like you're saying I'm bald. I got this huge old forehead here. My head, interesting factoid, is 24 inches in circumference. It is massive. And I have to special order any hats. I want a top hat really bad. Like all I've wanted for ever is a top hat. I just want a top hat so I can be fancy and posh. And I've never been able to find one of my size. And then Baron sent me a link that had top hats in my size, but they're sold out and they haven't had any ever. So I guess I'm never gonna have a top hat. That's right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it just a minute. Yeah. So I filmed a video, and my book your birthday tag, and you know, I don't know. You always forget. Like, 'cause there's ones like name support of your channel. You always forget people. Like, you can't name everybody who supports your channel, but all y'all support my channel, so you're all meaningful. And I don't know. One of the questions caused me to like have kind of a, I don't know. I had kind of like a mini like, I don't know, emotional issues. So I don't know what this has to do with. Oh, you're saying that my head is larger than his waist? I don't think that's. Is that the same? I guess it is. I mean, I guess so. He wears a size 26 waist. I wear 30 waist. So my waist is barely bigger than my head. Oh, no. That's too big of a head. Yeah, I'm going to read Summer Night next month. We're actually hoping, me, Jimmy, and Sarah are hoping to talk about the first 3 books this week sometime. So be on the lookout for that. What up, Morgan? Yes, top hat. If I had a top hat, I'd wear it in future videos. I'd just be fancy. Yes, but a mantis. Existential crises, indeed. Then I don't understand how you would know that, or how he would know that. Like, what? I don't know why. Why do guys know their waist size if not for pants? I don't understand. But you're the expert, so you know about Harry Styles stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be editing a video during the sprint this time because I gotta get this done. I gotta get this video sprint. I gotta get this video edited. Gotta get that out there for tomorrow. And then who knows? Probably up till 1 o'clock, and I'm not gonna get everything done. So I'm gonna pick something to not do. So write slides. I have my exam for Latin 1. So I could just spend the 80 minutes Latin 1's taking their exam to write the Latin 2 exam, and vice versa, and then on, and then during while Latin 2's taken. I'm gonna organize my bookshelves. Actually, at school, I have these bookshelves that have a bunch of like books about friggin' Rome and Greece in them, and they're not organized at all. So I can never find anything. And so I'm gonna start unloading those books and kind of organizing them, and hoping that some children take pity on the fact that I'm taking these books off and be like, "Hey, Miss Rory, you want any help with that?" And I'll be like, "Why, yes, I do. Thank you for offering, kind child." Rather than just watching me like scatter books everywhere. I don't know why that would be something someone does. Nice, Kai. I'm hoping to start it soon. Maybe next month. There's no such thing as TMI for Rachel when it comes to Harry Styles info. Oh, you beat me to it. There you go. Oh yeah. See, I thought this thing, Colton, was this past Saturday, and so I went and got food like real quick and came back and got ice cream real quick before I returned. And I got back, and as I was walking in the house, I was like, I looked at the email because I'm like, I hadn't got an email for like the StreamYard link, and then I looked and it was next week. It's this coming Saturday, so rip. Yeah, the problem is everyone tries to make everyone start with Mort, and I don't think Mort is the best starting place. I think to try to get a convert, to turn a convert into like to convert people and turn them into a true believer, I think you got to start with like Hogfather or Guards. Small Gods isn't a great starting place, despite what people say. It's not as funny as people think it is, or as it's recommended to be. I still think Guards is one of the funniest, so I think it's a really good starting place for most people. Anyway, oh my gosh, y'all, I did the clown competition on Saturday, and it was the saddest it has ever been. There were 5 clowns there, like 5 clowns, because of the cost of like this area during the summer. Like the hotels are too expensive and everything, so no one came down. There were 5 flipping clowns. I'm gonna show y'all. There were 5 clowns. We were in and out. Like, it's just the saddest thing ever, because you have to judge the same clowns. I agree with this. This is a good place as well. Plus, you can also watch the adaptation. So this Hogfather as well. Charles Dance makes the best Vetinari. He's so good. But guys, this clown, it was so depressing. Like, usually the first time I went, there were like 18 to 20 clowns, and it was so good. And then it just gradually gets fewer and fewer. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Cover my face. That's it. That's what I judged. And I judged those 5 clowns in multiple categories. So you judge like, white face clown, and the white face clowns come forward. But then it's judging best senior clown. It's the same bloody clowns. So you just give them the same score you just gave them. It's just so depressing. The skits were good this year, though. But one of those clowns does the same skit every year. And I'm like, that's what he's going to do. And sure enough, that's what he did. But then a couple of the little bits they do. But they don't like, no, not even a little bit. I have seen them do this. I have seen them do this. One of them came one year because it's freaking Shriners. So like, it's all grand potentates or whatever. And so one of them couldn't compete one year. He was on crutches. And we're like, dude, you're not competing this year. Just the first time I seen him, he's in, makeup. Second time I seen him, like, it's just like Southern dude, like I hang out with my dad. He's on crutches because one of the clowns in the clown car ran over his foot. And I'm not making this up. This is so 100% true. It's the most ridiculous. My buddy Macon came because Jason, the one that wrote me into this surreal experience, couldn't go because he has a new job and he had to do something else. And so we got Macon to pinch hit. And when it was done, Macon said the most apropos thing about it. It is the most Napoleon Dynamite experience that he's ever had. And it's so true. It is both tragic and hilarious to watch this. It's just so sad, but also really funny. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Like, it was amazing. It was so good. I wish y'all should have come and watched it. Y'all should come and watch it. I know everybody COVID, so you couldn't, but man, next year. Because it's so expensive to come in the summer, I think you got to be on the list. You got to be on the list, Madison. Because it's expensive in the summer. They're thinking about moving it to October because it's the off season, so it'll be cheaper here. So hopefully, Madison, if they do it in October, you got to come watch. Like, you got to come watch this thing. Seriously. Absolute bizarre. It is redonk. It is surely redonk. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started here in a minute. What's everybody been doing in the sprint? I'm going to be editing this video, as I said. It's been a tough day. It's been a tough week, really. I'm on the struggle bus, having some. Yes, you must come also. I don't know. I'm having difficulty with just everything. I'm just having, whatever. I'm mentally ill, but it didn't really start till like 8, which is the same as school. Nice. Vagabond. Very cool. Yeah. I don't know. I'm having some issues, but I don't get vulnerable on the internet. I don't get vulnerable really just in general, so it is what it is. But I appreciate you guys joining me here for this, these late night sprints. What are you trying to tell me? My connection's unstable. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. My freaking Wi-Fi or internet's been having a fit all night or whatever. So Colin's going to be reading Vagabond. Anybody else? Air War. Little workout. Nice, man. I got to exercise. I had something. End of Fool's Quest. Very cool. Very cool. I got to read some Hobb this year. Maybe I'll get through a freaking book. I'm reading Daughter of Red Winter, the new dang. What up? Fit to be read? Your comment was very nice about the Student Jeopardy. For the record, anybody came out and watched the Student Jeopardy, watched it later? Thank you guys. That was a ton of fun. Absolutely. It was a really, really it was a lot of fun. I thought you were telling me to. I'm like, why do I need to study for my own crap? You're going to be studying for my stuff. You're right. Dang, what manga are you reading, Madison? Very cool. I'm excited about that. Yeah, it was so fun. It was so much fun. Like you'll see in the video if you watch my video tomorrow, where I'm like, I didn't think anybody was going to show up. I didn't think anybody was going to care. And I had like 150 people watching it. It was so exciting. Like, man, that was tense. It's good stuff. That's good stuff. Rachel J and Josh are in for they have said they're in for another round. But Rachel M here is being she is being difficult about coming back for a second round. I agree. Nice. Yes. I'm going to read 1,000 Names next, guys. I got to finish this arc with nice Junji Ito. Oh, the gifts that Evie got out of the Jeopardy thing was amazing. I would never say that. That doesn't sound like me at all. I mean, yeah, everyone does too. Everyone does, but like you need to compete. The fans are demanding it. You got to give the fans what they demand. No one's more dramatic than me. Today, man, these kids were pushing me to the limit. I am so tired of my door opening and having a child come in and ask me if they can retake something because they didn't take the time to do it right the first time. And it's not because they can't, it's because they don't. And that's what makes me mad. It's not a lack of ability. Like, lack of ability, I understand. But like, just sheer, like, I'm not going to bother makes me so mad. But because they won't freaking do what they need to do, because they don't care, because, what they want to do is the most important thing in the world, is I end up having to do my job 2, 3, 4 times because they can't be bothered to do their job once. So annoying. That is so. That's. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, that's true. Like, what's up, Alicia? I find most people I know boring in real life because all they want to talk about is. And then I got in bed at 9 and we watched NCIS, and I'm like, I mean, that's fine. But did you hear about the Mysticles? Nobody cares. So, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this. Let's get it started. Let's do this until. I should do it until 45. So that's 33 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll discuss. And I'm hoping, so it's a 17-minute and 39-second video. I'm going to see how much I can get done in 33 minutes, 32 minutes now, I guess. All right, guys, wish me luck. Fingers crossed. I'm going to be fine as long as I don't have to put any bits. If I have to go search for like B-roll or for bits, then it takes a long time. Like I already know one I have to go search for, and it just takes forever to screen cap and all that nonsense. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm on mine and not the other fancy one. Well, I don't know. I don't know the difference between recording and broadcasting, so that's why. Can I edit this? Or are we reading till 8:55 tomorrow? How do I freaking edit it? Oh, there it is. Okay, hang on. There we go. Right. Spring. It's spring until stupid. What a dummy. Get it together, idiot. All right. There we go. Nice, Chasm City. Dramatic. All right. I didn't even put the banner up. What is happening right now? Okay. There we go. Hello. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys got stuff done. I got a lot done. I made it to minute 10 of 16 and a half minutes. So I'm almost done. I'm almost done with this video. So that's good. So I'll be able to finish this video on the next sprint and start something else, which is good. Good stuff. That's good stuff. Oh, criminy. So yeah. Did you have anything done? Oh, you're not supposed to watch me work, really. I'm sure I just made faces while I'm going through going through footage. The problem is I can't I use Filmora, which sucks butt as far as it doesn't have a review at 2 times speed. Like I need to be able to run this at 2 times speed while I'm editing it, and I can't. So I have to. It just takes forever to watch through it. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Nice, 20 pages, worked out, very cool. 6% done. Hold on, you're 6% finished, and you're gonna finish the whole book in a couple hours. You're gonna read 94% in a couple hours. That's insanity. What? You have a signed copy of 1,000 Names? That's freaking cool. That's cool. We've all been there for sure. We've definitely. Oh my gosh! Look at this yawn. Ooh, criminy. Yawning. What is the big one of his, Madison, that everyone I know on BookTube reads? There, that's insane. Okay, so Connor, first year teacher, disrespecting the classroom, kids not following classroom procedures. Okay, so let me tell you something, Connor. I would shoot myself in the foot or in the arm. Like I would shoot a bullet into my body before I would ever be a first year teacher again. Ever. Being a first year teacher is one of the worst experiences anybody could ever do because I know one helping you. You have no idea, you just don't freaking know. I mean, maybe you do. I certainly did. I hated it. I almost got fired, and I probably should have been. But after that, it wasn't quite so bad. Now, how do I handle disrespect in the classroom currently? I have students in here in this stream. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna let them tell you how I handle disrespect in my classroom right now. So, any students who are here, yeah, Uzumaki, Madison, that's the one that everyone's read. Oh, you read 6%. Gosh. So you're like 74%. So, any student who's in here, please let Connor know how I deal with disrespect in my classroom and not following procedure. Yeah, but it's not like everyone can yell. It's a certain kind of yelling. I don't actually I'm being overblown. I don't actually have a really bad disrespect problem. Because first of all, what do you teach? I don't know what you teach, Connor. I teach the here's the good one, Madison. There's the good one. That is the one that will they're way more afraid of that than they are me yelling at them. I teach really upper level kids, like college bound kids. So I don't know. I don't actually teach a very good cross section of my school. Every time I go down, walk through the hallways, I am just giving culture shock. What? Yeah, what is huffing? Takes a break in the hallway. That's true. Every now and then I do have to go take a break in the hallway because they've made me so mad. That is true. That is sure. Yeah. So the big thing is that when I go downstairs, like we had a bake sale after school one month this past month, and I went downstairs to where the bus loading zone is, like 20 minutes after school is out. That's like being at the end of the subway. It was the most horrifying. And then I had to freaking babysit the lunchroom during one of these testing days. And I hate that. Like, I hated it. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous. Like, the fact that these children think that it is appropriate to act the way they act, not just in public, like anywhere. I do not know I know who's teaching them. Culture is teaching them. The children have no respect for anything. They have no respect for anything or anybody. It's you watching my channel long enough, you know that I despise this deification of the self, this, elevating ourselves before anything else, like just feed the id. I despise it. And these children are growing up on that. And they have no impulse control, no self-control, no respect for anyone or anything. And I don't teach those kids really. And so I don't have that same issue. Like, my students and I have a good rapport. It helps that I teach the same kids like year after year. So I teach kids at least 2 years, often 4. And like the Pebble is saying, you just got to be consistent, explain why you're doing things. Like I am really sarcastic with my kids, but they know that. I'm also loud. Yeah. Indeed. What's up, Anna Marie? So yeah, I have a good rapport with my kids. I teach like kids who are they're all going to college, or most of them are going to college, and they are all just really like high performing, like anxiety ridden. Like I have to have a 5.0, so I'm just going to GPA jockey kids, and they'll try to cheat. I'll get a lot of kids who I've never had below an A in my life. It's not because you can cheat in every class. So sorry, you have a D now. Heavens forfend, you have to do your own work. And I'm finding that this is part of the problem. This is part of the problem that's run me up the wall this year. Like today, I had kids, my good kids, like my freaking good kids, like Latin 2, who I really liked this year. I had them come to me freaking asking about, well, what if we did really poorly on this last test? Like, what are we going to do about retakes? They just don't bother to do well the first time. It's not that it's hard. Like the test isn't hard. It's objectively not difficult. Like objectively, considering the amount of the difficulty of the material and the amount of time they have to work on it. But they just don't. And it just infuriates me. And part of it is that none of the other teachers require them to do anything ever. They don't actually require them to freaking put any thought into anything. And today wasn't a good day. So I got off topic, Connor. I apologize. But I tell my students, like, here are the things that I tell them at the beginning of school. I'm like, 1, don't talk when I'm talking, and do what I ask you to do when I ask you to do it. That's it. Those are the only 2 rules I have. Rachel, Anna Marie, and Madison will tell you. Like, those are the 2 rules that I have. Don't talk when I'm talking. Do what I ask you to do when I ask you to do it. And also don't be rude. Like, I don't like rude people, but I make that clear. That's really it. And when they talk when I'm talking, or they won't do what I ask them to do, then I have to get loud. I have to get noisy. And that's cool. That's cool. So we got elementary, we got middle school for Connor here. And and then I teach high school. But yeah, Connor, like my first year, I tried to be like their buddy. Like I wanted to be like the cool teacher and whatever, like my first year. And I hated that. These freaking children ran roughshod over me. I actually liked the regular class where I taught some delinquents. I liked them better than the advanced kids that I taught my first year. But then I became really mean. Like I overcorrected, and then I kind of stay in the middle, and I like how I do it now, and it mostly works. And as Madison says, I just want an attaboy. Like I'm not super effusive with my praise. I'm not really liberal with like with my praise. Like, I'm not mean to them, but I'm not going to say good job if you suck. Like, but I do say good job all the time. Like, if they do something good, I'm like, dang, good job. And they like to pretend that I yell at them when they get something wrong. I do not do this. Like, they are mistaken. I have never once yelled at a child for getting an answer incorrect, unless it's one of the kids that's like brilliant and I know they know, and then I'm, then it's a joke, obviously. But I've never, a kid that has guessed at something, I've never been like, no, you idiot. No, they guess, and I'm like, no, okay, close. It's not that. Here's why it's this, every time. But they misremember. They misremember and think that I scream at them if they get an answer wrong. That's not correct. That's just not true. What? Oh, no. I definitely like if you get something wrong, I will make fun of you. But that's because like, one, you can take it. Two, I know you know the answer. Like, you're not one of the kids I worry about. I'm talking about the kids who like don't really understand or are trying to grasp it. You know it. It makes everybody else feel better to see the mighty fall. I do have a spray bottle that I used to carry it around like a gun, like a Old West revolver on my belt, and just spray them with water if they make me mad. I still do. I just don't use it. Sitting right by my desk. It hangs on my belt, and I spray a kid when he makes me mad. The only thing I get are parents. The only reason these kids bother me is because they're parents. That's it. I get emails all the time saying, can so-and-so make up or whatever, so-and-so. And they always like, oh, they're really studying. I just don't understand why. Like, I don't understand. They have A's in all their other classes. And I can't respond saying your kid cheats in all his other classes. Like, I can't say that. I want to. I tell their guidance counselor that. So I gotta, yeah. You should not do that until you realize what school you're at and if that's okay for the culture. Am I allowed to spray my children with water? Yeah. Yeah, I sprayed Colin a bunch. I'm going to bring that back, Madison. I'm going to bring the spray bottle. Rachel, get ready. Spray bottle's coming back. But I've had some kids who like are absolutely defiant, and the defiant kids, I go down, I advocate like daily downstairs to have them removed from my class. I'm not going to deal with a defiant child. I'm just not. Like, I don't have time for that. I just don't. Like, I don't. Like, why are you here? Go, please leave. Like, I just don't have anything to do for defiant children in my class. Because the thing is, like, you have no business. If you're one of these like high performing, like mostly affluent children, you have no business being defiant. Like, get out. Like, I don't have time. Go to Spanish. Enjoy. So it rarely happens. Oh, admin won't do anything about discipline in our school either. Admin won't do anything about discipline anywhere. That is a different discussion about educational theory that we don't, necessarily need to have here. But I have plenty to say about educational theory. Did I throw tennis balls at Colin in class? Like, I knew when we did the phalanx. Did I just throw tennis balls at him? That's something I did. What's up, Tyler? Which Tyler is this? Tyler P. What Tyler? Did I really? Man, I don't remember, guys. I don't remember the stuff that I do. I don't know. I have dementia. Because of the game show? What game show? Walker Ball? Was it Walker Ball? Was that one of the rules? I got to throw tennis balls at Colin? I don't know what I did. Oh, the Japanese game show. Yeah, that's not my fault though. Like, that was the punishment. Like, he got caught. Like, you just run from it and you won't get, struck. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help that. I think there are some students who would say this, that they enjoy having me as a teacher. I think there are many, if not an equal amount, who did not enjoy their experience in my class. Essentially, if you don't want to do anything, you're probably not gonna like my class. Like, if you literally don't want to do anything, okay, like, F. Yes, insert. It wasn't my fault. Like, that's the game's fault. Like, I can't. Oh, that Japanese game show is the best. Oh man, Gaki no Tsukai. Is that what it is? So good, so good, so fun. I forgot about that. It was way more fun than the comment. Was that in Latin 1? That was in Latin 1. Oh, that was before COVID ruined everyone's lives. That's right. That was in Latin 1, and then y'all were in Latin 2, and man, I could not have disliked y'all's class, y'all's Latin 2 cohort group more than I did. Whew. So, anyway, I forgot about that. Crap, son. So, Connor, I hope it goes well. Kids are just rude nowadays. I mean, the thing is, the Romans used to complain about rude kids too, but kids just don't have respect for anything. And I know it makes me sound like an old person, but it's because no one is teaching them respect for anything. Because, like, having respect for other people is contrary to the doctrine of the self. Like, they are not compatible. They are mutually exclusive. In order for you to have respect for other people, you have to care about other people and not yourself. And unfortunately, all anybody cares about is themselves. Yeah, 100%. I have 150 kids. It's insane. And they're definitely not all going to like me. There are many who do not. Yeah. I mean, maybe. They'd be like, I had this one teacher who's so friggin' mean. The only F I ever got in high school was in this old man's class. It's weird being a teacher because you become a footnote. You become like a Terry Pratchett footnote in other people's autobiography. And that is surreal and depressing. But I don't know. Yeah, it's always a loud group. Yeah, middle schoolers are monsters, Connor. I wouldn't teach middle school for anything. Like, those kids are mean. Those kids, there's a John Mulaney thing about, you have weak ankles. Oh, how did you know? They're just mean. All right, Rachel, I know you know this. What's the Virginia State motto? Oh, I hammer the kids that freaking are bothering everybody. I know Rachel knows this because it's on her exam tomorrow. This quote right here. There you go. That's our new co-consul. Rachel M and Rachel J are the new presidents of our Latin club for next year, or JCL for next year. So I'm hoping we'll do that. I'm not sure I'll do it live because I don't need freaking D&D like I don't know, like the people who take it hardcore, like commenting on what I'm freaking doing in real time. I don't need that in my life. So I might pre-record it and do it. There's no Rachel McFadden cheated off of you, Rachel. I'm not sure it's Yas, John Wilkes Booth, Slay. I mean, why did you make your teacher cry? I was a loud child. I was a child who talked while the teacher was talking, so I wouldn't have wanted to teach me. Yeah, and that way I can cut out all the me going man, it is a muscle I have to re-exercise, but it should be fun. It should be fun. I'm gonna have very thinly veiled stand-ins for my students in that game, and be like, oh no, look at this child that was, eaten by the boule or whatever, and they'll be very well disguised, and no one will ever know the difference. So, sic semper tyrannis, thus always to tyrants. I'm afraid that one day one child's going to leap up with a gladius, like stab me through the chest and say, sic semper tyrannis. You know what? If it happens, it happens. Madison, no. Yes, there you go. Look at that tall-waisted man with the feminine hips. Resembling a feature of a rock. Hold on. What? I'm very confused. Hold on. Okay, so even if, let me go ahead, and even if y'all's little meme that you're doing about Lincoln being gay, even if that's true, James Buchanan was the president before him. James Buchanan is the first gay president. James Buchanan came first, like directly first, like he's 14. So your thing doesn't work going or coming. I would give props for creativity there, because you wrote an awesome story. Who are you talking about here? Name resembling the feature of a rock. I have to, like, who am I going to brutally harm in my D&D thing? It did doing a live stream at 12:10 p.m. like a dag foo. Oh, that's a rip. Sorry, the pebble. Oh. Yes, you are correct. Yes, you are 100% correct. Yes. I had put that so far out of my mind. There's no way I would have thought of that. Like, gone. Yes, I completely agree. I took out my contacts, but now I don't have my glasses, and so my eyes are like straining to see what I'm doing on the screen. Good night, Fit to be Read. Thanks for coming out. So what's everybody gonna be working on the same thing? Gonna changing it up for this next present as I finish this video. I'm gonna finish this video. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna get done tonight, but I'm gonna finish this video. That will leave me slides to write, Latin 2 exam to write, classical studies exam to write. And I'm just like, can I get all this stuff done by tomorrow, or like by the time I need it tomorrow? I've got before school, and I usually get there about 45 minutes before school starts. And then I got 80 minutes in first period, but I don't trust everybody in first period, so I can only actually have 80 minutes. So I'm gonna have to wait till the untrustworthy people turn in their papers, and then I don't get them to stay up. They're up this late all the bloody time. And then second period, they're good, and I have so few of them. It's so I could do the classical studies one during that. I think. I don't know. I need to try to get as much done as I can tonight, but we'll see. Sweet 1,000 names. Rachel, I'm assuming you're still gonna be making that Quizlet. And Anna Marie and Madison. What? Anna Marie and Madison are two of the wonderful students who went with us to state. I taught them both for 2 years. Oh, I taught them for 3 years because they took classical studies this year. Oops, I keep clicking on. They're awesome. I'm a huge fan, and they just graduated this Wednesday. So, what anime? So they're gone, which makes me very, very, very sad. This is my sad and thinking face. Yeah, I told her once she memorized your thing that I had even more for her, but she does seem excited. She seems jazzed, which I do like. Like, I do like that she seems excited, which would be cool. Kuroku no Basket. I don't know what that is. Exactly. Bloody heck, y'all. Like, what is happening here to my yawning face? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do the same thing. Since it's 12:14, let's go ahead and sprint till 45. Freaking 12:45 in the freaking morning. What is wrong with me as a concept? I'm so overwhelmed by all the things I need to do. Pulled in so many different directions, and it's not bad. I'm happy with all of the things that are going on in my life, but it's just like my emotional bandwidth is just wearing down, and I just have you should sleep. And I don't even understand this. Ginger ale? Are you motion sick? And cookie dough. Rachel makes really good cake. You should all be aware of that. I think I've got like the tiny piece of that freaking Walker cake left. And then I got to bring you back your platter or whatever. Nice. Boy basketball anime. Yeah, I know. This is my motto. I got things to do. For that peach juice. I mean, a little bit, but I haven't eaten it in a couple days. But like last week, I was still eating it, and it was not too bad. It's good. It's a good cake. So, all right. So 45. That's true. All right. Let's bring it. I'm gonna refill my cold drink or coffee, one of the two. And then I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get finished with this freaking video. Y'all like my hat? Whoa, Rachel. Why have you written no 4 times? All right, y'all like my hat? So is that a no, Rachel? You don't like my hat? You don't like this cowboy hat? You don't this cowboy hat's awesome. Woo! Looks like we got ourselves a rebellion. Pow, 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 pow. It's actually special ordered, so it can fit my hat. Thanks, Madison. Glad to see y'all aren't haters like Rachel. Woo! This is Mithridates the Sixth, Eupater of Pontus, king of Pontus. This was the only thing people could say about my name in school. Rachel started saying no before I even asked if people liked the hat. Well, dang, I haven't read that yet, but I want to. I can't. This like squeezes my head for a little bit if I wear it too long, so I gotta take it off. Well, no hat. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to interrupt you. Ahoy. So, welcome back. Hopefully you guys get something done. I did in fact finish my video. Now I just have to upload it and make a thumbnail, which I'm gonna do right now while I'm talking to y'all. I'm not sure I'm gonna get much else done tonight because it's 1 bleeding o'clock. I did realize oh my gosh, classical studies is so long. Like what I'm testing them on, that's so long. Oops. Dang, Kyle, what is up? Is your thumbnail for your Skullsworn rant? What do you blame me for? Yeah, like I'm just not gonna get anything done. Yeah, I know. It really is my fault. I should embrace my tyrant and make people read what I want to read. Dang, Abby! Abby never is on these things, guys. My students, if there are any students still on here, this is Abby. She is English or British, both. And it constantly argues with me about what England looks like. I'm right. I'm the correct one. I get up at like 6:30. Nice. Yeah, I know, Madison. Alexander got with Pixodar's sister, Ada, like, queen of Halicarnassus, and she formally adopted him, and he calls her mother. It's very weird. Yeah, we learned that today. It's very weird. Nice. Very cool. I love the Brits also. I constantly have to correct them about what their country looks like, though. That's right, Puella Wale. It's so much info. Oh my gosh, on this. That is my bad. What is happening with freaking bot? I'm about to lose my crap. Yeah. It's pretty long. Nice, Golden Sun. Look, Abby, it is not my fault that you have never seen a chimney sweep. Dang, Kieran. All the what I really hate the heroes. Alexander has mommy issues confirmed. I'm gonna shame. No, I'm shaming Alexander. Shame Alexander. Madison, it's because you're here. Basically, all these all the UK are showing up as we're about to stop. I gotta find the freaking tag. I gotta upload this video. Hopefully everybody was productive. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Dang, you've been to Aegina? That's awesome. I'm excited. Is Abercrombie great the same way that Greenbone is great? I not find the original so I can post the friggin'. Man, there's the questions popped. Some of these questions and these tags are just dumb. Like, I just don't like them. Like, some questions are the worst. Oh my gosh! Please send me all chimney sweep pictures, please. Glakta. I give Jade War 1 star. What's up? I was just talking about you, Baron, and that link you sent me for the top hats never has any top hats in stock ever. I'm doing the BookTube birthday tag before I get out of May, which is my BookTube birthday or whatever. Some of these questions are always dumb. I don't like them. Like, what are you asking me this dumb crap for? Oh my gosh, that is too many spaces between your things, bro. Oop, there we go. I know. They walk the streets, Abby. They walk the streets. Yes, freaking Aegina. That pleases me greatly. We haven't talked about Aegina in a hot minute because Aegina really hasn't done anything since the Peloponnesian War. But prior to that, we talked about Aegina a lot because I always mess with Athens. We're gonna make a thumbnail. Bollocks. Man, like I want to stay up and get stuff done, but I mean that's just not smart. That is not. It's just not intelligent for me to stay up and get crap done. I just need to get up early and try to get stuff done at school. Bollocks, man. Bollocks. Guy said I'd take the bleeding dog out, which is fine. It's not take forever. I feel bad for the classical studies kids. That is a lot of info. Whoops. It was not intentional. I agree. Yes. I knew this was true. All right, Canva, come on. I ain't got all day for this nonsense. Let's do it. What is this in relation to? Yes. BookTube birthday tag. Set images background. Look, I ain't doing anything else fancy with that. I'm downloading it. Done. Share. Download. Finished. Yeah. Whoops. It was not intentional. I don't want to do that, Kyle. Like, that made me feel so bad about staying awake. Like, I don't want to die. Like, I can't die yet. I have too much to do. Bye, Abby. Take a picture of anything stereotypically English you see on the way to work. What am I doing? Where am I? There we go. Screenshots. BookTube birthday. I spelled an F. seriously, I have too much to do. Like, look, I have a whole class of kids next year that will riot if I die before I finish their year out. So I gotta survive. So there will be I'll have an actual video out tomorrow. It's very low energy, Alan, very low. Just because I'm worn down. Playlist. Oh, I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Hold on. I do crossword puzzles like it is my job to stave off Alzheimer's. I do crossword puzzles every day because I gotta stave off that that stuff. I gotta stave it off. Indeed. So I did the purple slides in Latin 1 because I haven't transferred over those ones that are in purple slides, and they were like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "It's a long story. Hush." That's right. We gotta get rid of that. And I nap when I'm tired. But we gotta stave off that Alzheimer's. I was worried because my kids were telling me that they were like, Mr. Walker, you have really bad short-term memory. And I'm like, I know. And so I thought that I had like, I was worried like, do I have early onset Alzheimer's? So I took the little early onset Alzheimer's test on the Alzheimer's website. I got 97%, which means that I don't have Alzheimer's, according to that little test. They are not hideous. Listen to this blasphemy, Madison. What do you mean they're hideous? Look at this. Look at this. This is not hideous. Oops. Look at this. This is not hideous. Oh my gosh. Did I tell the story last time? Oh no. Oh no. I can't remember anything. These slides are amazing. Look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at these slides. Look at this. Boo, 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 boo. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous. These gorgeous slides. Beautiful. Freaking fails. These slides are genius. All right, let me shut this down. What is y'all's problem? What do you mean they're disgusting? Rachel. Et tu? Yeah, and even then you can't see anything. I cannot believe that. I mean, that's true. Oh, okay. You're right. That is how I described them. I thought you were saying that. I'm like, what? That is okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. What do you mean they're a bit bright? Guys, they're only bright because it's freaking nighttime where y'all are. I agree, Anna Marie. They're the freaking worst. Get out of here with this. Get out of here. Look at this. I I just can't believe this blasphemy. Look at that. There we go. We'll full screen that slideshow. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Look at these gorgeous slides. Look at these gorgeous slides. Look at that. Look how much y'all are learning right now. Look at this. Learning so much here. Look at that. What's your problem with Memnon? Memnon's been made, Anna Marie, Memnon's been made the leader of the entire Persian army right now. I agree. The purple is terrible in comparison. No, the yellow is just because I really like. Trust me, this does not stop them from falling asleep. I mean, I do really like Julius Caesar. I like Caesar. I like Pericles a lot. On the Greek side, I also really like Agesilaus, Agesilaus too, which my students do not. Like Anna Marie and Madison and Rachel are about to chime in and tell me how unsexy Agesilaus too is. I like Demosthenes. I like Claudius. I mean, they weren't contemporaries, so they could both be heroes. Agesilaus isn't a homophobe. Alcibiades is fantastic. Everyone loves Alcibiades. I'm going to kill this thing here. Everyone loves Alcibiades. Oh my gosh. No, the students here will vouch. Pericles is amazing. The students here will vouch that I absolutely teach these. Oh my gosh. That's pathetic. No, they will definitely. Oh, I do block them, but there's a new one, Anita. They will vouch. I absolutely teach these. They can hear they say when they're reviewing the slides, they can hear me in their head. Nice, very cool. We learned about Diogenes this year. Freaking, if you know who Diogenes is, if you don't, the story's not gonna make any sense. But the students, the seniors, went back to their elementary school and they walked the halls as kind of a ritual. And we learned about Diogenes just like last month. There's a freaking statue of Diogenes on the elementary school, and I don't know why. Why on earth? First of all, how does anyone who lives in my city know who Diogenes is? Anyone involved with building that school? Second, Diogenes in an elementary school? That's not a good place to put Diogenes. Absolutely bizarre. Why? The freaking slides aren't up while you're taking the test. Yes, Alcibiades tattoo. These slides are amazing. I teach these. I go pretty quickly through them. Feast of Kings. Anna Marie, Madison, Rachel, can y'all imagine if I did this? Can you just imagine if this is what I did in classical studies, this thing right here? Just, oh my gosh. Oops. Front I was friggin', I want to leave the yellow up because y'all hate it so much. So that's why I'm leaving it up. There we go. It's gone. Why not? Oh, that's 3-minute mark. I only went there.
I know all the answers. I could go about how that went. But yeah, that's probably it.
Ad break.
Number 6. Shout out a
Stop.
of your choice.
Stop. Yeah, so oh, really? Ugh. No, I lecture off the slides and I go faster than most of them can write down. But I don't really want them to write down. I really want them to listen and pay attention to the lecture and then review the slides. The slides are written that way, the way they are, so that if people miss class, which is all the time, they can have some kind of facsimile of what happened in class. So that's why the slides are written that way. But I don't expect them to copy everything down. They take what kind of notes they do. I know Rachel does not. Madison and Anna Marie and Rachel don't write anything down. I think they just listen. But I do have some kids who take like bullet point notes. But yeah, the slides are for reviewing. Bye, Derry. I'm about to call it too because it's friggin' 1 o'clock. But yeah, the slides are mostly for, listening, and then you review when you're done. This is over a lot of information though, which is sigh. These poor children. These poor children. Yeah, Gigi would take notes for sure. Oh, my eyes are glazing over. I can't do it. Right. Just want to get this video done so I can go to bed. But yeah, so that's what I do. I teach. Some of you guys will see when I actually get history videos up. I'll be teaching from my slides. I won't put up the horrific yellows. Don't push the books off, you clown! What are you doing? Why are you gonna kick the books when you stretch out, dummy? Anyway, he's tired. He stretched out and kicked the books off the friggin' shelf back there. Good night, Rock. Wait, hold on. What is this elbow cough? What is this? I missed it. But yeah, so when I do a history thing, you'll be able to see. I won't put the slides up, but you'll be able to I'll be teaching from us. You guys will be able to get the experience. So, oh, yeah, I did see that. I hope you like it better than I do. Yeah, Claudius. Oh, why are you dabbing? Would you stop? Claudius, stop it. Stop it. There you go. Hang tight, bud. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's not sad. He's tired. Look how tired he is. He's so sleepy. What video am I looking for? Oh, there we go. This is difficult to do while this cat is hanging out. Hey, you gonna stop knocking my books over? You gonna stop knocking my books over, bud? You gonna stop knocking my books over? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, buddy? What do you think? No more knocking books over? No more knocking books over? Look at you. You're so cute. Anna Marie, I have to gatekeep the cats, or Claudius, all the freshmen and sophomores were like, bring Claudius so we want to hang out with Claudius. See ya, Plunger. I have to gatekeep him. I'm like, no. So like only Kurtaman, you, Gigi, Madison. You guys are the only ones who have Claudius rights. I know. But you guys can come see Claudius if you need to, or I'll bring him to y'all, whatever. Claudius. I think when I do those history videos, subscribers, I'll put the PowerPoint for you. Those nice yellow slides that everyone loves so much. I've never heard such hatred for the yellow slides as I'm hearing today. Like I don't even know how to process that. How do you hate the yellow slides? Those yellow slides are glorious. They are glorious. Golden with knowledge. Golden with knowledge. Oh my gosh, I can't even type anymore. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. Sebastian. Oh, I mixed them up, and you know what? I don't even care. One of them is going to appear before another one. Don't care. I don't care. I know, Anith. I'm gonna get to it. I promise I'm gonna do it. I promise it's coming. It's coming at some point. Look, if I go out of town and have to have someone watch the cat, all you, Anna Marie. Just come make sure he gets fed. And I am totally okay with that. Schedule this May 24th at 8 a.m. Our video will go live. Oh, glory be in the saints be frickin' praised. I got it uploaded. What? Thank goodness. Yeah, totally. Y'all can sit the cats. That's fine. I much prefer that because my in-laws always watch the dog because he can go over to their house, but the cats can't because they're allergic. So they always come over here to feed, and they don't really like doing it. Oh snap! Rachel Anna Marie says you can't come watch the cat. Nice. I have no idea what I'm going to do about tomorrow. I have so much left to do. Miles to go before I sleep. Except that I'm going to sleep. I got a card from Shane today. And yes, Publix gift card. And I didn't read it yet. Ooh. No, Madison, I think you're allowed to come. I just think Rachel's not. So I think Anna Marie was saying that you can go, but just not Rachel. Oh crap, you can't do it either. Man, Anna Marie is hardcore gatekeeping this. At any rate, I hope you guys have had fun sprinting. This is always a blast. I actually got a video done, which is nice. I'm not sure. I never know. Like, was this a good use of my time? Or could I have gotten more done if I didn't do this? Hard to know. So, but it's still a blast. So yeah, I was gonna bring Claudius up on one of the days that after y'all were gone, like Thursday or Friday, but then people weren't gonna be there. So it's just like, well, if it's just gonna be me up there, I mean, I guess I could bring Claudius to work with me. That'd be fun, kind of. That's unless he's tearing up my papers and stuff. This is a feud y'all gonna have to settle on your own. Well, guys, thank you for joining me again for another late night sprint. I must needs get to bed now, in order that I might get up at a ridiculously early time to try to finish the work that I didn't finish, which is pretty much everything. But I finished a video, which is good. So I just have to. I've got to write slides in the morning and a test, 2 tests. Fortunately, I have some time, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. All right, everyone. I will never say it's unprovoked. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you guys online and thereabouts.